can do.
Good morning.
Amen.
Welcome to the house of God.
Amen.
Would like also to welcome our online viewers. This is how the arrangement for Sunday school has been set. Kindly listen to the setup. The juniors will have 3 classes. Those 3 classes are set at the back. There are 2 black chairs, and the other one is in benches under the tree. The two classes for juniors are in black chairs, and the other one in benches under the tree. We also have 3 local languages, namely Chitonga, Bemba, and Chinyanja. The main one for Tonga will be in the prayer room behind the tabernacle, and the other one will be at the extreme left after the main entrance. Bemba will be in white chairs, and Chichewa in benches. Achichewa mwizagwirisa ntchito mabenchi yali panja apa. Eba achibemba malabo mfya ama white chairs. May God help us. Amen. Lastly, the online service, which will be in the tabernacle, will be in English, and all those that do not understand all these other languages kindly remain in the tabernacle, and may God bless us all. Amen. At the sound of the organ, we will all flock out of the tabernacle unless those that are to remain in the tabernacle. We will start with the juniors.
Noria.
Precious. Okay. 2 ways. Okay. Let's say it together. Okay, thank God. And what are the texts for our lesson? The texts for our lesson. We have several of them. Okay. Sister Cholo, you can tell us one. Okay, and then Sister Taonga. Okay, and another one. Yes, my sister. Amen. And the 2 supplemental scriptures. The 2 supplemental scriptures. Yes, my brother. Amen. And the last, Brother Snonge. Amen. We thank God. Those are the texts for our lessons. Our lesson. Before we go into the discussion of our lesson, I would want us to first read from our text. Let's read Matthew chapter 7. Let's read Matthew chapter 7, verse 13 and 14. Somebody to 10 also, Deuteronomy 30, 15 to 20. The other texts, we'll read them as we go into our lesson. The first reader, Matthew 7, verse 13. Anybody that has found it? Yes, sir.
Matthew 7, verse 13. Enter in at the narrow gate. Broad is the way that leads to destruction, and many there be who goes in there. Because narrow is the gate, and narrow is the way which leads unto life, and few there be that find it.
Amen. Deuteronomy 30.
Deuteronomy 30, verse 15. But the word is very high unto thee in thy mouth. Verse 15. See, I have set before thee this day life and good, and death and evil. 16. In that I command thee this day to love the Lord thy God, to walk in his words, to keep his commandments and his statutes and his judgments, that thou mayest live and multiply. And the Lord thy God shall bless thee in the land whither thou goest to possess it. 17. But if thine heart turn away, so that thou wilt not hear, but thou shalt be drawn away and worship other gods and serve them. 18. I denounce unto you this day that ye shall surely perish, that ye shall not prolong your days upon the land, whither thou passest over Jordan to go to possess it. 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live. 20. But thou mayest love the Lord thy God, and that thou mayest obey his voice, and that thou mayest cleave unto him, for he is thy life and thy length of thy days, that thou mayest dwell in the land which the Lord sware unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, to Jacob, to give them.
Amen. We thank God. So this morning we are considering the lesson 2. What are the 2 ways that we are learning about? Our lesson says 2 ways. So what are these 2 ways? Yes, my brother.